What's that animal in the forest nearby? Oh yeah, it could only be the Creature of the Night update. The Creatures of the Night update is only the 19th themed update and has two new roles, the Watchdog and the Prayer. It also comes with a crap ton of QOL API expansions, the really excited Discord and Twitch linking, and also better chat moderation, which is also huge. Let's start with the new roles. The Watchdog is a protector who can distribute two dogs, one protects against solo attacks and one against werewolf attacks. I imagine the werewolf protector dog is secretly an old friend of the wolves and convinced them to stop attacking. Every dog protects one player at night, and in total you can save up to 3 players. You can have dogs on the same player, by the way, in case you want to play it like a doctor. So that means it's still a doctor but with more options. Also, you can self-protect, so if you want, you can be pretty much immortal, and what makes it even stronger is that the dogs stay if you die. So if you protect the seer and you get killed, that doesn't guarantee the werewolves, or the SK, free access to killing the seer next night, as your dog will still be there to be protecting the seer until it's used. This rule is really strong if you come to think about it, and considering this is replacing Doctor, it might be time to buff Doctor if we really cannot get a Butcher, Night Watchman and Watchdog nerf. Because holy moly, this tree is not balanced. Every role at the moment is pretty much Doctor but stronger, or it's the Night Watchman, which is a toxic mechanic because it makes werewolves unable to claim the protection roles. Now the prayer selects a player each night, and if the player dies that night, you get an ability based on the aura of the selected player. Abilities include protect if the aura is good, reveal if the aura is unknown, and kill if the aura is evil. Think of it as a preacher with different output, but then also once you convert it into getting one of those abilities, you cannot predict anymore. It is cool that we get another prediction based role, because some skill will be involved, of course, when you have to predict who's gonna die, but even then I have my issues with this role. As you know, I'm against reveal abilities already as it stands. I think this could have been a mute ability, for instance, or like some sort of role blocking. The other problem I see with this role is that if this role is within a game with a witch, astro, a marksman, jailer, or anything that kills at night, and they announce who they're gonna kill, the player can easily just predict the wolf that is gonna die, and then you get a free kill. This could be solved quite easily though, if only evil kills count for this role. That would be really good, because then we fix the issue of the reveal as well, since it gives the evils the agency in what ability will be added to the game. If you really don't want the reveal ability to be potentially in the game, don't kill players with an unknown aura, which is, yeah, it's gonna be tough because you want to probably kill the medium and you probably want to kill the gunner at some point, but at least it adds a bit more agency to the evils. Also, this would be cool because most of the times you get a protection ability. That's the thing that most evils will kill, the good rolls, and that also means that the kill ability is really rare, because that could only happen if some sort of evil alliance member kills a role with an evil role, aka a solo killing a werewolf. These roles will only be in Sandbox as test roles for now, and of course in custom games for Moonlight members, and I happen to be one of them. So if you want to see these roles in different contexts than in Sandbox, why not check out my custom game streams? By subscribing with notifications on, you make sure you don't miss the next one. Now, if you want to read the full role QOL, pause the screen right here. I will quickly highlight the ones that are the most important or the most interesting to me, or in my opinion. Firstly, Headhunter gets a new target if target died night 1. This is a logical and very good change, since we have an evil alliance Headhunter now. Sect members will only mourn the death of other members of the sect, which means the VO can now find suspicious villagers if a weirdly acting villager happened to die and happened to be a sect member. Lurker also gets more access to private chats at daytime, which is handy of course for full collaboration. Conjurer and Grave Robber inherit the Mark of the Marksman. Especially for the Conjurer, this is a significant buff, because otherwise it doesn't really have the time to kill anyways. The rower setting of werewolves targeting other werewolves has been brought over to instigated werewolves in any game mode. Also, Butcher doesn't protect with a single meat against a double attack anymore, which is a small nerf, but obviously it's not going to do much in terms of properly nerfing this role so that it's balanced. Let's switch it up now and cover the Twitch and Discord linking. Twitch linking can be found in the settings. Just click on link with Twitch, fill in your username, password and if applicable 2FA code, and once you're logged into your Twitch, your account will be linked. Now go watch me or another Wolvesville streamer specifically on Twitch, and after an hour of watching you should get your reward in-game. Man, I really hope this comes to other platforms too, but I will make sure to figure out multi-streaming so you can watch me on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Also, you can link your Wolvesville with Discord, especially if you're a Moonlight member. This grants you a private chat with other Moonlight members. Surely big stuff will be leaked in this channel, huh? The general QOL has a clean 10 changes, so let's rank them. Number 10. Minor text tweaks have been applied to ASCON. I don't know even what the minor text tweaks are here, so yeah, pretty insignificant I think. 9. Clan co-leaders can disable quests for each other and leaders can edit their own participation easier now. 8. All base roll card offers are now merged into one button to prevent screen clutter, I guess. 7. Base roll card offers now display a timer on mobile, which reminds you to spend money. 6. You can preview an entire BP outfit while looking at a single item, which is nice if you want to quick peek at how it looks as a whole. 5. If you're a Moonlight member, you get a 10% increase on your XP limit. 4. You can gift individual limited items now. 3. When you view a friend's profile, you can now see how long you've been friends for. Sick stuff, I wonder who I have the longest history with. 2. If you leave a clan, you keep the XP data of that clan, so if you rejoin, it doesn't put you back at 0. And 1. PEVs now let you use the original perk. This is huge relatively speaking, useful if a trash perk becomes even more trash. Now for the final stuff. The devs say that there is a better moderation when it comes to profanity. And whilst you see the public API additions, on which I can't comment because I'm not a coding expert by any means, I'd like to remind you that at 7.5k subscribers I will give away my Junior Werewolf plushie, some official Wolvesville stickers and something else to random subscribers. This is all possible because of your amazing support throughout the years, through the creator code, subscribing on YouTube and watching and liking my content. If you want to support me more directly, however, you can also become a member now or buy something from my personalized merchandise. Link is in the description. Thanks for watching. Oh, and by the way, I released a music album last Tuesday. I will also link that one in the description if you're curious. Bye bye.